Have you always been a big wrestling fan?
Yeah, I mean, you can't not be a wrestling fan of all types. Having grown up in Iowa, Bettendorf, Iowa, of all places, which is a powerhouse even within the state of Iowa. And when I was growing up, I mean, we were always ranked top three in the state of Iowa from the time I was in elementary, middle school, high school, and even after I graduated and things like that. We were a powerhouse. Very rich history. My great uncle Johnny Miletich, who was on the 32 Olympic boxing team. He was originally from Albia, Iowa, where my family showed up out of Yugoslavia. He, being a great boxer as well, was a catch wrestler and would go to carnivals and state fairs and things like that. And the carnival strongmen, do their feats of strength and then challenge people to either come up and box them or do a wrestling match against them. And that's why my uncle went, was to beat up the carnival strongmen and the state fair guys and go in and smash people. And that's how he kind of honed his skill. Yeah, it's funny you bring that up because Matt Hughes back in the day, the Gracie family said, well, Matt Hughes just used Brazilian Gracie Jiu-Jitsu to beat Hoyts. And Matt goes, and I publicly went, that's not even remotely true. He hit a duck under and got a takedown. Hoyce tried to regain guard. Matt stopped it with put him in a half Nelson and shut it down. Matt was using literally all wrestling technique. And it's like in wrestling, when you're a leg rider, you're a leg rider. So all those types of things that they were accusing Matt of. So Matt made it the point when he went up against Renzo Gracie's student, hit him with a front headlock and choke him unconscious with a front headlock. And in the interview, even pointed out and said to everybody, I just want to make sure that we're very clear that that was a wrestling technique that choked him unconscious. Literally get things ripped off of you by this type of style and the power of, world-class wrestlers who are taught submissions. Bad things can happen to you very fast, as like a Hoist Gracie found out against Matt Hughes.
It's interesting when you go back to the pioneers, how they all had to figure it out on their own. Like
and that's what it was.
Figured it out on their own. The Lions Den did it their way.
And Miletich trained like a bunch of champions.
Oh, yeah.
For a while, they had like the best. Matt Hughes was in that gym.
Like when he hit that far side armbar on George St-Pierre, that is a very technical move. This is what happens when a really strong, powerful wrestler
learns and absorbs the ground. That's a scary dude.
Yeah.
That's where you go, you're not a BJJ guy. You're a catch-as-catch-can wrestler.
Thanks, Jake, for having me on board. But more than anything else, Shoe Pro Wrestling is the original, the predecessor of everything you see today, whether it's UFC, whether it's pro wrestling, any of these organizations. That style of catch-as-catch-can, pin or submission, the types of matches that would fill state fairgrounds with 80,000 people watching Farmer Burns and Gotch and the Terrible Turks.
They can hurt you bad, boy.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Become a scientific wrestler. Affiliate today.